In the lightweight division, your co-main event at UFC 313, you got Justin Gaethje now taking on latecomer Rafael Fiziev. So all of a sudden, Dan the Hangman Hooker is out. Fiziev is in. I know you guys have heard about this. Gaethje, 25-5. Fiziev, 12-3. And suddenly the odds are even. Gaethje, 3 inches taller, 5'11". He's 36, getting older. Fiziev right in the prime at 31 with something to prove. He's got a 2-inch reach advantage. He's a switch stance fighter. Gaethje fights right-handed. Now, in terms of activity, that leans towards Gaethje. 6.8 significant strikes per minute to 4.9 for Fiziev, and neither guy likes to land takedowns. So this is going to be a stand-up striking affair. Now, Gaethje, remember last time out he got KO'd by Max Holloway. He's still reeling from that. But he did beat Dustin Poirier by KO, and he beat Rafael Fiziev by majority decision. But it was a great fight, right? He had one takedown in the fight, no big deal, but it was 103-97, insignificant strikes, very close fight. And you would expect this one to be very close as well. Now, since that Gaethje fight, Fiziev came back and got KO'd by Mateusz Gamrot. So that really hurt. So you really don't know what to expect here. I mean, I would think that Fiziev would have learned from that Gaethje loss, right? But then he comes back and gets KO'd by Gamrot. So you're thinking, okay, he should be getting better, but two losses in a row, and and then getting KO'd in the second round. But on the flip side, Gaethje also got KO'd. So it's going to be an interesting fight. I could see why they set this up. Obviously, someone's got to prevail. I think a lot of people think that Fiziev will get over the top this time, but I really think Gaethje has something to prove. I mean, he let Max Holloway come up from the featherweight division and land a KO. He's not going out like that. Gaethje's going to come in here with even more to prove than Fiziev. Fiziev just has something to prove in a sense. He wants to get on the scene and start, getting better and beating guys like Mateusz Gamrot and beating others, especially like Gaethje. But Gaethje's not going to let it happen, right? His days might be numbered, or at least years, but not in this fight. I like Gaethje to win again by very, very close decision. In this case, to move to 26-5. That's my opinion, but it's going to be very close. It's going to be like 145 significant strikes to like 130. So it's going to come down to round by round, and Gaethje wins 3 out of 5, in my opinion here. Lightweight division co-main event at UFC 313.